Yeah, so my name is Gail Medill. I am a certified pelvic health physical therapist. I'm here in Searcy, Arkansas, and currently I am a stay-at-home, work-from-home mom who homeschools 11 and 8-year-old boys. And then I take care of my special needs daughter who's 4. So for me, I just want to tell you some of the things that the patches has done for me in the last almost 10 weeks. I guess it's been almost 10 weeks. So for me, I have IBS and I have celiac disease, and this is the calmest my gut has been in over 20 years. I've chased a lot of supplements and a lot of fermented foods and things to try to heal my gut. And this was the first thing that's made this much of an impact. Also, huge change in my cycle. I will spare you the details, but ladies, everything that you want in your cycle to change, it has changed for me. Thank you, perimenopause. So that has been a wonderful, unexpected gift. The main reason I started using the patch was because of chronic knee and hip pain that had me honestly struggling with depression. I was totally immobile. I couldn't even go on a 20-minute walk with my kids. I couldn't kick a soccer ball because of my pain. And so I started using the patches, and I will tell you, I noticed pain relief pretty quickly within hours of starting my very first day, and I thought it was placebo. But I went hiking in Sedona about 3 weeks ago in the Red Rocks, up to a cave and back down for 2.5 hours round trip with my husband. No knee pain during the hike and no knee pain the next day after. So that was huge. We love adventuring, rock climbing. And so this is a huge win for me and my family because my kids get their mom back and I get back to doing things that I love again. The other one I want to tell you about is my daughter. She is 4. She has a rare genetic disorder that results in epilepsy and significant developmental delay and speech delay. So day 6, she's been using the patches for about 8 weeks. And day 6, her speech therapist came out and said, I have no clue what has changed, but just from last week, her speech is taking off. And she had no clue my daughter was doing the patches, none. And 3 weeks into the patches, my daughter got strep throat. Normally for her, a fever of 101, 102 would send her into a cluster of seizures. So she ran a fever for about 48 hours. And normally in that time frame, she would have 7 to 11 seizures. Every seizure, my daughter turns blue. She stops breathing. So she's apneic seizures. And so her brain goes without oxygen for the amount of time that she's having a seizure. So oxygen drops below 50%. So when she had strep, long story short, she was being patched with X39 and the Eon, and she had 1 seizure during that time frame. Normally, we would expect 7 to 11 in those 2 days. She had 1 seizure, and the only seizure she had was when her patches were off. That was it. Every time after that, she always had a patch on between Eon and X39 and did not have a single seizure while the patches were on. So for her, normally that would result with those 7 to 11 seizures would result in she would not be able to walk for days and she would lose the ability to speak for days. She was walking and talking that night after her seizure. So when I tell people this has been life-changing, it's emotional because my daughter is not going without oxygen. My daughter is continuing to grow and progress. And we are seeing changes daily that we could have only hoped and wished to see.